Yo, what's up guys? If you want a shout out or if you just want to support your boy, follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Prince Ohakam. Make sure you hit that like on this video. Lastly, subscribe and turn your post notifications on. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys? Prince Charming. We are checking out shocking cartoon moments today, guys. Shocking or not so, normal moments, I would guess you would call them, in kid cartoon shows. Haven't done one of these in a long time. I have not done like a list, like a 10 list video in a long time. Kind of miss doing these, so yeah, we're gonna check out 10 shows that are shocking and probably aren't for kids. Don't forget to hit me with a like on this video, subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a post. Comment the last cartoon show you watched. Yes, even include anime if you watch anime, but that's not the last thing I watched. The last cartoon show I watched, technically SpongeBob, because I watched a SpongeBob clip of the origin of that meme that's going everywhere. You know the meme I'm talking about. But enough of me talking, let's go ahead and check out 10 Nickelodeon shows that are not for kids, that are shocking. Woo! Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Hey Arnold. Who didn't love watching Hey Arnold when they were growing up? It was one of our favorite shows, but it definitely did have a few
he's big, eh?
Did you ever notice that Helga's mom had a drinking problem? You probably didn't realize anything when you were a kid, but you definitely noticed it if you rewatched an episode today. She was always slurring her words and randomly falling asleep. The show was also always talking about her special smoothies, and we don't need to explain to you what is so special about
she had a drinking problem.
Do we? Didn't think so. In one episode, she even straight up made a Bloody Mary. We don't think that condoning excessive drinking is appropriate for children at all. This mom
was getting lit!
Cartoons are supposed to reinforce good ideals and make children feel safe. If that's really the case, then the Fairly OddParents was definitely not very appropriate for young people. The main character, Timmy, was completely unwanted by his parents. His dad even made jokes about how having Timmy shattered his hopes and dreams. His parents would leave him with an evil babysitter so that they could go out and have fun on their own. Talk about poor parenting. Plus, it's a pretty terrible message to send out to the kids watching. Most kids shows
they're the worst parents, bro.
At the end of each episode.
Terrible.
The only lesson we learned from this show is that you better pray that you end up with amazing parents.
Bro, honestly, Timmy's parents were so awful. They did not treat this kid good. And they barely acted like they even wanted him. Talk less about even knew they even had him. I swear, sometimes I feel like they just woke up and forgot they had Timmy. They forgot they had a kid sometimes, bro. Like, no wonder he got two Fairly OddParents, bro. This man was going through it. Add Vicky to his life, too? You have Vicky, too, bro? Oh, my gosh, Timmy. How did you survive for that long without Fairly OddParents?
Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's
Modern Life was a super weird kids show. It followed around a wallaby that led a rather depressing life. Rocko wasn't excited about anything at all.
I think he was a kangaroo.
The usual upbeat attitude of a main character on a kids show. Rocko's doctor also had a really inappropriate name that we can't even mention here. When you watched the show as a child, a lot of these things probably didn't ring any alarm bells for you. But if you were to go back now, you'd be embarrassed by what the creators tried to get away with. The whole town was full of weird people doing even stranger things. Let's not forget that there was even once an episode in which Rocko worked as a fantasy phone operator. Gross, right?
What do they be putting on that show, bro? No wonder I never watched it.
We can't talk about shows that weren't meant for kids without mentioning Are You Afraid of the Dark? Even to this day, that show still gives us the creeps.
This was scary.
The story told was always scarier than the last.
Scary.
There was one episode in which a family went on a lakeside vacation. While there, they met the hotel's very young innkeeper. During their stay, the family kept getting shocked by the mirrors, but they were told that it was just due to the inn's faulty wiring. They later found out that it was all a part of the innkeeper's scheme to steal the souls of guests so that they could stay young forever. He even had a graveyard in which he buried the people whose souls had been stolen. What kid would want to watch something as scary as that?
Bro, are you afraid of the dark? Yes, I am. No wonder I barely watched that show. I watched a couple of it. It was just too scary for me. Like, I say it once, I'll say it again. I just don't do horror. It's not for me. Like, I understand there's a lot of factors that go into it. Like, some people like getting scared. Some people like the anxiety. I am not those people, bro. I am good with being bland and boring and watching a nice drama or something, a comedy. I don't have to be scared constantly to feel excitement.
CatDog. If you're unfamiliar with the show CatDog, then consider yourself lucky. It was a Nickelodeon show that featured a cat and a dog who were joined together. Not only was CatDog creepy to look at, but it just made no sense. The worst part about the show was that it was hard for us to stop wondering how CatDog
they don't have no feet.
The bathroom. They were joined together at their bellies, so neither of them had a bottom part. The animator's thinking. CatDog was pretty much the stuff of nightmares. Can you even imagine that someone thought this monster-like creature would be a good role model for kids? Nickelodeon definitely dropped the ball on this one. Rugrats.
Why did they create that show, bro?
Rugrats was one of the most kid-friendly shows around.
This was a good show.
Just an innocent story about babies escaping their playpens. It had to be appropriate for children, right? Well, not really. In one episode, the kids found what appeared to be a Playboy magazine.
Yep, definitely.
While they were looking through the belongings of
Yep.
Lil and Lil's dad. Playboy might be many things, but it's definitely not kid-friendly. Why would the creators of Rugrats include such?
Well, y'all pilgrims, y'all know there's internet, right?
Show aimed at people who are younger than 10 years old.
There's videos.
That it's just plain weird. There was also an episode in which Tommy's grandpa brought home some rented movies. It was all super innocent until he accidentally showed the kids a movie that he was supposed to watch after they went to bed. The movie was called Lonely Space Vixens. We don't know about you, but
what are you watching?
That sounds very
Grandpa.
creative.
Grandpa, what are you watching, bro? My Secret. What? Alien what? Bro, like, I don't even know what category you went in the movies department to find that flick, bro. Did you read reviews and then like a friend referred you to watch that movie? Because who picks up that? And then she says, this is gonna be a good flick. Yeah, Rugrats was on some weird. They were definitely on some weird, especially you, Grandpa. But y'all are messing with magazines, bro. Y'all don't know about the internet videos? Come on, don't be pilgrims out here.
My Life as a Teenage Robot. My Life as a Teenage Robot was a strange show in every aspect. It was supposed to be like a kid-friendly version of the story Frankenstein. The only problem is that there was no way to make a story like that cute. The main character was born when her mother, a mad scientist, created her to be her daughter. What's even weirder is this robot was programmed to have romantic feelings for other people. Let's think about that for a second.
But she's a robot.
A teenage robot who never aged and was attracted to children. Doesn't that just seem like a bad idea to you? Nickelodeon must have thought it wasn't so terrible because this inappropriate show was on air for 6 years. Invader Zim.
Oh wow, if you look at it that way.
Nickelodeon used to love to take really scary stories and turn them into kids' cartoons. But this method never really worked in their favor. One of the best examples of this was their show Invader Zim. The show centered around Zim, an angry alien who was sent to Earth to secretly infiltrate human civilization. An episode called Dark Harvest was so inappropriate that it was actually banned. In it, Zim was worried that a nurse would examine him and realize that he was an alien. Not wanting to get caught, he stole other people's organs and tried to pass them off as his own.
What?
You heard right. He harvested people's organs. What kind of kids' cartoon is this?
To be fair, I never watched Invader Zim. I don't know what it was really about, bro. Like, my cartoons were like Fairy All Parents, SpongeBob, you know, Kid Next Door, the classics, you know, the good stuff. None of this creepy organ harvesting nonsense, bro. Like, how do people get funny for shows like this, bro? If y'all just giving money out, oh, like me a show, you know, a nice reality show around Prince Charming will be pretty funny. It'll get good viewers.
The Ren and Stimpy Show.
There are some
shows that make you just sit back and wonder what Nickelodeon was thinking when they created them.
Thank you.
The Ren and Stimpy Show is definitely one of those shows. Ren, one of the main characters of the show, had serious anger issues. He was also always yelping at Stimpy way too much for our liking. There was even a strange amount of nudity in this show that claimed to be created for children. We'll be the first to admit that we're glad that they are no longer making new episodes.
Yeah.
SpongeBob
I never watched that
SquarePants.
nasty show.
For the most part, SpongeBob SquarePants was a great show for young people to watch.
It was
followed
gassed
the
up.
playful sponge's day-to-day underwater life in Bikini Bottom. But there was one episode that was so inappropriate that it was actually banned from airing at one point.
Which one?
This episode was called Endless Summer. It centered around SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs putting carbon dioxide into a pipe, and then they pumped it out into the atmosphere. They wanted to keep summer going forever so that Mr. Krabs could keep the crusty pool open all year long. But instead of creating an endless summer, they accidentally burned down their city. This caused most of the citizens of Bikini Bottom to have to move out of town. When the episode aired, it left many kids wondering what was going on, and parents were angry that they had to explain to their children why their favorite TV show would air something so controversial.
Oh, brother. Like, come on. Like, that was not even that bad. Parents just, oh my god, parents just freak out over everything. And I bet you they were white parents. But that was it for that video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. The parents are over here getting mad that they had to explain like global warming or whatnot to their kids. Like, parents do not like raising their kids anymore. They want TV shows and the internet and videos to raise their kids. That's so wild, bro. And then they do one bad thing. They get mad at the show. Get mad at yourself for not raising your kid. But don't forget to hit me with a like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to reply from Miss Shirley Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.